Okay, so I've tried a couple times now to, or had a couple issues, trying to play Wish You Were Here by Pink Floyd, and I end up getting dinged by YouTube and stuff for copyright things and stuff. Some people don't have a problem with it and stuff. They either have to edit the video or delete the video or whatnot and stuff. It's not a big deal, really. The only major problem you might have and stuff is if they have to end up pulling your video down for you, then you might end up with a strike. Otherwise, it's not really that big of a deal and stuff. You either edit the song or whatnot. But so my issue was with it was the first time and stuff. I thought that having the headset on and stuff and trying to play the song with my headset on, playing the song and hearing the song at the same time, I thought you were able to hear the song through the headset. And I thought that was what the issue was. And I found out and stuff today. I tried doing the same thing, but this time I didn't have my headset on. Now, I wasn't trying to listen to the song. I was just trying to play the song, record it, and then put it on YouTube. Well, it just so happens that I am apparently playing it well enough to where the computer system on YouTube is picking it up as the same song, and therefore saying it can be flagged for copyright because I'm playing it well. Which is actually a good thing. It means I'm getting better at playing the song. Downside is it's hard for me to actually post it up on YouTube now because I'm playing it so well it's getting dinged for copyrights. Not a big deal. I'm not going to let it discourage me at all because actually, like I said, it's more encouraging because the computer can't tell the difference between the way I play it and the way it's played through a YouTube video or another video. So instead, I'm going to do this part right here. So, one of the songs I'm learning how to play is I Love Rock and Roll by Joan, Jett. I've played this a couple times and stuff, so we're going to do this again. And the part that I'm kind of struggling on, well, a couple of parts I'm actually struggling on, but one of them is, so you play three chords up, or three strings at the top here. It's kind of a chord. Play that right there. And then you're supposed to slide all the way down here to the lower end of the guitar. Oops. And play that little. And I can't play it at all. Okay. So yeah, play that little bit right there. So you. Something like that. So, the issue I have with that and stuff when I'm trying to listen to the song and play at the same time is getting my hand down here fast enough to the right spot. As you can see and stuff, I still kind of struggle with it, but without looking at the guitar, that's going to be very difficult to do. I imagine a lot of practice will get me there, but just even when I'm watching my guitar and stuff, I'm watching my hands go. And there's a couple different ways you can do this. You can use your ring finger to sit there and do this, or you can use your pinky finger, which is something else that I do, and then at the end of it and stuff, you're instantly coming back up here. And so if you don't know what the song is, Joan Jett by Rock and Roll, or I Love Rock and Roll by Joan Jett, simply put, it's I'm still struggling with some of it, so I gotta continue practicing it, but so right there and stuff, what I'm doing right here and stuff, so I am playing the A chord, but only the top three strings of the A chord. So it's the A, D, G chord, or A, D, G string. And then, the E chord right here, the E, A, D, as well as a B chord right here. So it would go B, A, that's the bouncing around and stuff, but It's this hand right here that's not hitting the right strings that make that sound kind of bad. So see, I missed the A string. So when I'm making mistakes like this, what I tend to do to try to fix these mistakes is I try to focus on the part that I'm making a mistake on. And yes, the mistake may change later on and stuff to where I'm struggling with this part or struggling going. It's just where you need to kind of slow down and repeatedly play it over and over again. So see, fingers are in the wrong spot for that one. And this ain't really that hard of a song to play. If you're not familiar with the song and stuff, take a listen to it and whatnot and stuff. It's really not that difficult to play. The hardest part of it is the solo that the lead guitar player plays, and going from that to down here, which is also the lead guitar player's playing. Like I said, Joan, I've said in other videos, Joan Jett, I believe when this is being played, she's playing guitar 1 while her lead guitar player is playing guitar 2. But she'll play that and, oops, and she'll play that, which is not nearly as much of a movement going from here to here as what going from here to here is. But repetition. Anyways, so that's pretty much the gist of it and stuff. So yeah, what I'm practicing is, again, I am simply just or and when you come down here to play this part and stuff, this particular song, when your first finger goes down there and stuff, it can kind of be a marking point, I guess. But yes, you can sit there and hold both those strings down simultaneously. Play the bottom string with your pinky. So, bottom string, and cover both strings. And I have a habit of wanting just to cover up the first string myself, which, again, that's a habit, so it's something I need to break and fix if I'm playing this particular song. Because you see how I have to move my finger up? Well, if I don't move my finger up, I can still do it. So the idea behind that is the less movement your fingers have to do, the easier it is to play, but you have to find the shapes. And in this particular instance and stuff, it's simply this shape right here. Kind of think of it as rock horns. So this particular shape, and like I said, you can do it with your ring finger too. Now, it's going to take me a little bit to get out of that habit of just holding the first string down. But yes, it would be easier if you learned it first. Pinky on 12, 13, 14, 15th fret of the B string, 12th fret since like I said, finger can cover both those strings at the same time. The B and G string. And that's the G string. In fact, that is a G. And then the middle finger, or the ring finger, on the 14th fret of the G string. And back up. Which, I mean, so that is kind of a common thing to do. The A chord up here, you see me playing it like this a lot of times, which is pretty much my middle ring and pinky finger on the D, G, and B string on the 2nd fret. Okay. Another way of playing it: first finger, same spot. You can't tell a difference in the sound at all. Now, you do kind of have to lift your finger up a little bit so that high E string is muted. In this case right here, I'm not even touching that E string. And it's ringing out. But you can't really notice the difference. Now I'm adding the A string right there to it. So that would be the A chord right there. And that'd be more of a D chord, or not a D chord, an E chord right there. Again, music theory will kind of teach you that sort of stuff if you ever get into music theory. I'm not going to teach music theory because I'm not a teacher and I don't know all of music theory myself. But so yeah, it's kind of a trick that I'm using and stuff for trying to get into the habit of just using my first finger to cover up the strings, because most of the rest of the strings don't really matter. In fact, I'm hitting them all and you can't hear them. It does sound a little bit better and stuff when you don't hit them. Again, I'm trying to get into that habit for that right there. But yeah, if you want to do like I said, comfortable. Whatever's comfortable. Just know that not all songs are going to be done like that, but yeah, it's whatever's comfortable. When it comes to playing guitar, there's no right or wrong way to really play things and stuff. There's just kind of tricks and tips and things you can do to make it easier for yourself that you'll end up finding on your own. Now, in this song and stuff, it does eventually go from this E chord right here to a B chord, where you hit that, and then you change to the A chord. So it's E, lick, A. So yeah, I can play this song pretty easily and stuff. I can't play it very well yet. Again, I just need more practice at it and stuff. I try to play along with the song without recording it, obviously. But yeah, just repetitive thing over and over. I got lots of time on my hands, so I'm able to sit here and play and play and play and work on it and learn. And I probably progress a little bit faster than what some do, but there's other things I struggle with myself, like the vibrato part of playing strings. I can't do it very well with my fingers and stuff. And it's just the idea you're supposed to move your hand like this when you, and I'm just not very good with that right there. Either I want to do it, shake my hand too fast, or I don't shake it fast enough, or whatnot. Till next video, I'll try to show you some more things that I'm struggling with and working on myself. So